What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another therapy ball video with a couple hand exercises to implement into our workout. We'll begin with a quick stretching for posture. We'll get into some leisure activities like medicine ball rolls and medicine ball hugs. Then we'll work on some self-balance. And for our leading activity, we'll have sort of a sock toss challenge. We'll do this all while using the therapy ball. So we'll get started on some stretching and a quick warm-up, and we can take it from there. So all the equipment we'll need today will be right over here. We have 3 different types of laundry baskets. They don't have to be for laundry. They could be some type of containers that could catch a bunch of sock balls. I have around 7 sock balls I made over here, made with all the single socks that I lose in my laundry. We have a therapy ball right here, and a yoga mat that we could help with the stretching. So our stretching today is going to focus on loosening the lower back for elasticity in the muscles to improve their posture for the therapy ball activities. We'll begin by having them lay flat on their back with both of their shoulder blades pressing the mat, and then we'll bring our knees to the sky and have our heels planted toward the floor. We'll begin our first stretch by lightly pressing down their shoulder blades and having them twist their knees to one side of the floor so they can stretch that lower back. You could have your students do this for at least 15 seconds on both sides 3 times. So that's 3 sets of 15 seconds for each side. Afterward, we're going to work in some back bridges. We'll be doing this from the same position on the ground, shoulder blades touching the mat, and then heels closer to the butt. And the instruction is to flex the hips toward the sky. What you're going to do as the instructor is you can slide your hand under the hips and the mat to make sure the proper clearance is being made to flex the hips. And then I had the participant complete this stretch 5 times while bridging for 5 seconds. And last but not least, for our stretching portion, we got some single leg raises. What we're going to do is keep one knee down while slowly raising the opposite leg and trying to keep it as straight as possible. We'll do this to both legs 3 times each for 10 seconds. Complement our stretching with some therapy ball hugs. This will help them adjust to the physical education environment and relieve a lot of the stress that they've dealt with throughout the day. I have the student giving therapy ball hugs 5 times for 10 seconds each. We'll get into some therapy ball rolls as the participant lays down flat on his belly. He's going to take a big inhale when I'm at the legs. He's going to exhale as I slowly roll the ball toward the top of his body. Inhale as I go down, big exhale as I roll to the top. And throughout the exercise, I'm pressing lightly against his body, and we want to imagine that we're rolling out the stress that he's accumulated throughout the day. Here we have a self-balance activity where we challenge our student to stay on top of the therapy ball by engaging their core without falling over. We provide assistance by holding their knees to make sure that they avoid injury throughout the exercise. So we're going to have some underhand toss practice for our first target, and our cues are going to be to face, swing low, and release. We're going to face our target, we'll swing low, and we'll release at the appropriate height so we can successfully throw the sock ball into the basket. And again, we're going to engage our core throughout the whole exercise so we can stay on top of the ball to the best of our ability. And I'm standing behind our participant to assist him in balance and make sure he doesn't fall. Our student showed success in our last target, so we increased the difficulty by using a smaller bucket that's placed at a higher level. Our last target's going to increase the distance, and you'll see that being the white laundry basket, standing behind him to make sure that he doesn't fall over, while consistently giving him cues to face the target, swing low, and release at the appropriate level. And our main activity here is going to be the sock toss challenge. You see that the student has 3 different targets laid out in front of him at increasing difficulties. The fun thing about this game is that you can add a scoring system, but a scoring system shouldn't matter in the long run. It's just used as a motivational technique for the student to keep on trying and score higher than they did last time. What we did in this trial was add 1 point for the closest bucket, 2 points for the next or for the middle target, and 3 points for the last target. We played this game a couple times, and the student showed that he enjoyed the game a lot, and he was able to get quality time on the therapy ball while engaging in some type of hand activity throughout.